hi everyone. I am just hopping on here just to give a quick chat. I hope I'm not echoing. So this is my dad's station, and I'm just stopping by wherever you are. It's probably nighttime. Okay, the moon's out if you're on Eastern Standard Time. Let's take a moment to just enjoy this picture that we have here, the sun, the clouds, the greenery that's on the screen. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyhow, let's just quickly talk about plants. So, first, I'm going to read two verses. Genesis chapter 1, verse 29 says, Then God said, Look, I have given you every seed bearing plant throughout the earth and all the fruit trees for your food. And then another chapter, chapter 9, verse 2 to 3 in Genesis. Um, Also talks about different foods that were given. All the animals of the earth, all the birds of the sky, all the small animals that scurry along the ground, and all the fish in the sea will look on you with fear and terror. I have placed them in your power. I have given them to you for food, just as I have given you grain and vegetables. So, yes, we've been given these different food groups for food: grains, vegetables, animals, fish, fruit. Um, So, some benefits of a diet that is high in plants would be that depending on, the vegetable you eat, it's low in calories. It will support weight management because the fiber content can help you feel fuller longer. And also, with the fiber content in plants, it can help your body keep your blood sugar from rapidly rising. It lowers the risk of diabetes, that's type 2. And also, fiber can help to keep blood cholesterol levels in a healthy range. Okay. So, in addition to that, um, when you eat vegetables or fruits, these can be rich in antioxidants, which can help protect your body from concerns like cancer or degenerative diseases. And there's other benefits to eating a diet high in plants, like, you can reduce negative effects of what's considered bad cholesterol. Green plants can also detoxify the body, and there are antibiotics in effects in foods such as garlic, and there's plenty other benefits to eating a diet rich in plants. Um, so that's we have some more about plants, but for me, I used to be like a very much so like a foodie. I just go to restaurants, and I just was so just excited about food. Um, I was interested in restaurants that were health conscious, and I hope that it'll be great if there's more restaurants that are health conscious and care about the quality of foods, and definitely prioritize health in addition to taste. But anyhow, back to this talk right here. So when it comes to making your plate, um, Harvard's Healthy Plate and My Plate, they have recommendations about what your proportion sizes should look like. When it comes to, let's say, vegetables in particular, it's recommended for vegetables and actually fruits to make up a total of half of your plate. Okay. And when I'm referring to the vegetables on this half, I'm referring to what's called non-starchy vegetables. Okay. But then there's another part of your plate that they recommend to be 1/4 of starchy vegetables or grains. Okay. Starchy vegetables or grains These foods can raise your blood sugar quicker than non-starchy vegetable non-starchy vegetables would, because starchy vegetables tend to be higher in calories and carbohydrates in comparison to non-starchy vegetables. Examples of starchy vegetables would include like plantains, what's banan, cassava, pumpkin, sweet potato, taro, white potatoes, and interestingly so, I was actually reading a book about food, and it mentioned that actually white potatoes could be compared to white bread. So it's actually, for anybody who has like blood sugar issues or like diabetes, um, white potatoes might not be it for you. Okay. But those are some examples of starchy vegetables. These types of vegetables, it's advised that you would not make these types of vegetables half of your plate. It's better to actually make these a smaller proportion of your plate because, as I mentioned earlier, these are higher in calories and carbohydrates in comparison to non starchy vegetables. So, earlier I mentioned that vegetables, depending on the ones you choose, can be lower in calories. Um, Starchy vegetables would be a little bit higher. Okay. And so you might be wondering so what are some examples of non-starchy vegetables? So non-starchy vegetables could be things like spinach, kale, collard greens, and Brussels sprouts, celery, cucumber, okra, onions, tomatoes. The list is pretty long. Lettuce as well, watercress. These are just different examples of non-starchy vegetables. These would be a lot lower in calories, and they would not it would not quickly raise your blood sugar, raise it to a very high level. Um, so honestly, that's pretty much just what I wanted to share on here. Very quick, not too much time. Could have taken me like 5 minutes. But this is an encouragement to start eating some plants if you have not already. Or if you've already started, you know, feel free to eat even more. Feel free to make it half your plate. Feel free to eat it as a snack. Um, but yes, enjoy the rest of your evening. If you are listening to this at a different time, enjoy the rest of your day. And